A food desert on the near northeast side of Indianapolis will soon be home to a new grocery store where local residents can shop for fresh, healthy food. In an unusual business arrangement, the Indy Fresh Market will be owned initially by a medical device manufacturer. Business of Health reporter KYLIE VELETA has more. KYLIE.
Thank you, Gary. Bloomington-based Cook Medical says it's not typically in the business of building grocery stores. The medical device maker is in the process of opening its newest manufacturing facility at 38th Street and Sheridan Avenue, a neighborhood with some of the highest levels of unemployment and poverty in the state. The manufacturing facility will open in just a matter of months, and on its heels will be the Indy Fresh Market. Cook Medical broke ground on the grocery store just days ago. Here to tell us more about the project is Cook President Pete Yonkman. Hi, Pete. Thanks for being on the show today.
Hi, Kelly. Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Well, we'll get to the grocery store in just a minute, but first, let's start with the manufacturing facility. Why did Cook choose that neighborhood in particular to build your newest manufacturing facility?
Yeah, that's a great question. We had an opportunity to expand our manufacturing, and we thought, we could put that in our current location where we have a lot of opportunity already. We could outsource it somewhere, or we could go to a community where that community had seen opportunity leave over the last 30, 40, 50 years. And particularly manufacturing jobs have left, as we know. So we met with a lot of communities in Indiana, particularly in Indianapolis. We wanted to focus on communities that had seen opportunity before, where it's been left. And we met a community there. We met a woman named Ashley Gervitz, who runs a CDC, a Community Development Corporation. And she took a very different approach. What she said was, I want you to come meet our people. She didn't talk about incentives. She didn't talk about money. She said, come meet our people. And we did. And we fell in love with them. They're the perfect neighbors for us. And so we thought it was the right area to be.
And I love that this grocery store, you've said before, this was not Cook's idea. So explain how the idea for the grocery store came about.
Yeah, you don't usually see medical device companies and grocery stores in the same business plan. But as we were there, we were planning the manufacturing site. We talked to so many of the community members. They were so supportive. And just in conversation, it started coming up of, we don't have a place to go. We don't have a grocery store here. We have 100,000 people without a grocery store. And, those are our teammates. Those are our employees. And so we thought, we have this great coalition already with Goodwill, with CICF. We met these two amazing entrepreneurs who lived in the community, who wanted to build a grocery store. So it just came together, and we thought, we can help here. We can't make it ourselves, right? We're not grocery store operators, but we have these two entrepreneurs who are really passionate about it, and it just made sense.
So let's talk a little bit about the ownership. Cook will own it to begin with, and then explain how that's gradually going to be passed to two entrepreneurs in the neighborhood, Michael McFarland and Marcus Williams.
That was really important to us. We said we want to help, but we want to help build business and build generational wealth, right? We want to do something that's going to help expand this community and lift up the community that's already there. And so it really worked because these two entrepreneurs were already trying to build a business, and we could help them scale. And so what we did was, we'll build the building and donate the land. CICF came in and invested on their behalf in terms of some inventory and some equipment. And really what they'll do is they'll buy this land, the business, and the building over time as they operate the business. So it was really important that ultimately that transferred to the community itself.
That's such a great philosophy. So gentrification is a hot button issue. Explain why that's not what Cook is trying to do here.
Of course, we hear about that all the time. The best way I heard it described from one of our neighbors up there was, so often what happens is somebody from the outside comes in with a big project and they drop this giant UFO in our backyard and they say, be happy about it. That's not what we want to do. We want to be partners. We want to add our resources to their voices. And what we're doing is asking, every time we make a decision, is this lifting up the existing community? Does this add to the upward mobility of people who are already there? So often the outcomes and the metrics of community development are based on things that aren't focused on the existing community. They're based on creating wealth or creating a higher tax base, but that misses the existing community. So we want to make sure everything we do helps lift up the people who live here now.
And obviously this grocery store is going to provide healthy food. Explain how it's also going to provide jobs and education too.
Yep, so we partnered with Martin University, a great university here in Indianapolis, and they're creating a curriculum to help other people learn how to own and operate grocery stores. People will be able to work in the existing grocery store, get on-site learning, as well as the curriculum learning from Martin University. So the idea here is that while we're creating jobs for this existing grocery store, probably up to 25, our hope is that we can go to other neighborhoods as well, have other partners come along with us and build grocery stores, and we'll have an education system to support them as they do that.
And we've talked about this project in the past with you, and you mentioned before that it's changed your perspective about how companies should engage with local communities. Can you talk about that just a little bit?
Yeah, the most important thing that I've learned is that so many of these challenges that we talk about, whether it's income disparity or racial disparity or inequity, they're really issues that take place in the neighborhoods. They take place in our communities. You can't sit in an office somewhere. You can't sit back and try to solve this in a meeting room or a boardroom. You have to go out and meet people. There are some incredible people doing work out there right now that are lifting up their communities, that they just need a few resources. And we have tremendous capabilities. If we add those two things together, it's where the magic happens. And so it's really getting out into the communities, meeting people, and understanding what their needs are.
All right, collaboration is key here. Pete, thank you so much for being on the show today and telling us about it. And good luck with the project. We'll be following it.
Thank you. Look forward.